5-minute Friday, and I don't want to get out of bed, but I'm gonna, because I have a lot to do. So, first I want to thank you guys so much for all of the support. You guys have been really just loving on me lately, and I so appreciate it, and I'm loving all of you guys that found me through Creative Live or that knew me before and supported me on Creative Live. It's fantastic, and it's really humbling and really just moving. That being said, now that I have so many new people coming, I'm getting a lot of questions from them, and a lot of the people that are already following, I think, are starting to just feel more comfortable about asking me questions because they know I do these now, so that's good. Please send me questions because otherwise I just ramble. So let's talk about contradictions and hypocrisies and what to listen to and what not to. One, don't take anything anybody says as gospel. Anyone. I don't care how successful they are, because certain things only work for certain people and personality types and business models. So if you're looking at it and going, that doesn't feel right, or I just can't get behind that, then don't. Even if I say it. You know? Two, we have this really awful habit of comparing ourselves at the beginning of our journey to someone that's in the middle of theirs. And you have to understand that a lot of the advice people give is for where they are now, not where they were or where you are. So take that with a grain of salt as well. For instance, a lot of you have heard that the industry gets cheapened by poor photographers that don't value their work, and working for free is bad, or working for next to nothing. Not having people value what you're doing is bad. Understanding where it comes from is good. So when people go, oh, well, if somebody says that they can't afford your rates or asks you for a deal, they're not your client. That is not true. That's a cop-out. It's a cop-out for people that are afraid or don't want to sell. And it's a place of fear, and honestly, it's a little bit childish, really. Like, let's have a conversation about that, because I was just at WPPI and in Las Vegas to teach Creative Live, and I had at least 5 of you photographers that are so worth your money, and those aren't my kind of clients, that contacted me to either take photos of you or to come to one of my workshops that I had that weekend, and said, gave me the same stories that your clients are giving you, oh, well, I just paid for Creative Live, my husband just got a new job, I'm really trying to make a go of this, I just spent a lot of money to come out to WPPI, I'm really on a tight budget, so I can't really afford to, but I'd really love to come. Same thing your clients are giving you. And none of it is untrue. Like, we're in a bad economy right now. Half the country is out of work in one form or another, or taking pay cuts, or taking jobs making less than they used to. Like, it sucks. It does. And people have other priorities. And I'm sorry, but get off your pedestal, because the photos that you're taking of their children, or of their wedding, or of them naked, are not as important as them paying their mortgage. And for you to say that you are, like, that's very egotistical of you. You have to understand where they're coming from, And then you have to understand that that's also just a buyer's objective, because people are more careful with their money. So they're looking for you to explain to them why it is worth their money, because they work hard for that, And if you're just going, oh, well, you are going to question my rates or ask for a discount, then, you're not my client, then you're not going to have any clients. The other problem is that a lot of you are trying to do this while you're new, and you're also following along the line of, I need to value my work, so I need to charge a certain amount of money. And I can't work for free, but I also am new, so I don't have a lot of money right now, so I can't pay for advertising, so I rely on word of mouth, and you have this contradiction going. So, one, understand that it's about the value, not about the cash. Cash means absolutely nothing to us. If we, fall headfirst over this fiscal cliff and Obama ruins us, or the government ruins us, or, America's just reached the end of their time and all of a sudden, the US dollar tanks and $100 won't buy you a hot dog, nobody's going to care about all the cash in the mattress. It's not about the dollar bills, it's about what the value of that is. If the money becomes worthless, we won't care about having it any more than we do about having, the thousands of dollars in Monopoly money in our kids' bedrooms. It'll be worth just about the same amount. It's about what those things buy. So we should start considering the fact that trade doesn't just have to be to make up artisan models. If you're looking to have the front of your yard landscaped, he may be looking to have some new sexy photos of his wife. If you're looking to have your roof redone, his daughter is looking for a wedding photographer right now. And those are things that add to the quality of your life as much as having the cash in your hand that you would have then spent to go do those things. Think about that. I have no problem trading work because I know what kind of life that I want. So what do I care if the guy is going to give me $3,000 or is going to give me the service or the thing that I was going to go spend that $3,000 on? It's the same thing. And it helps everyone because some people don't have money, but they have time and they have talents. Start considering that. That will get you very far. The other thing is, it's great that you want to rely on word of mouth because word of mouth advertising is invaluable. Absolutely invaluable. But if you're just starting out, you don't have word of mouth advertising. You don't have enough people looking at you and enough people that have worked with you to be able to do that. And you need to think about that because the more people that are talking about you, the more work you're going to go. The same reason that the more people that you advertise to, the more people that are going to go knock on your door and pick up the phone. That's how it is. It's a numbers thing, and I hate math. And the bottom line is that it's really bugging me as a photographer right now that the lighting's so bad because I'm backlit. The bottom line is that you can't rely on word of mouth advertising if you don't have the words of mouth. And the biggest question that I get from newer photographers is, I'm doing everything I can, and I have my website, and I have my pictures, and I'm still not getting people in the door. I just bought the new camera. I'm doing it right. What's the problem? Well, what are you doing to market? Well, I really want it to be about word of mouth advertising. Well, that's fine. What are you doing to promote your word of mouth advertising? Well, I told all my friends, to tell everyone about me. That's nonsense. That's going to yield the same results as telling your friends to tell the cute boy at the end of the bar that you're single. And you'll probably have better success with that because you're at a bar. But, that's like telling all of your friends to go tell other people you're looking for a husband or you're looking for a house. You might get lucky, but let's be honest, if you want the results, you have to do the work. So you're looking at it and going, I can't afford advertising because I'm just starting out. I don't want to pay for advertising because I hear some of the best people saying that they operate solely off of word of mouth. So I want to do that. And that's great. But then you have to either, one, give them an incentive to start talking about you, or two, start advertising, or three, make the information that's getting in front of them so artistically stunning and so potent and so just intoxicating and captivating and unavoidable for them that they can't resist it, so they come in. And you may have to do a couple of sessions complimentary to get your name out so that they can refer you. You know, do the work and start thinking outside the box. And when you're making these decisions based off of information that you got, especially all of you that come to me from similar circles where you were at WPPI and you have these notebooks full of information and you're going back over what everyone told you, understand that you need to look at where they are, look at their market, look at their success, and look at who they're giving that information to and from. Are they giving it to you as a new photographer from when they were a new photographer? Or are they telling you what works now? Because that may work for you great in 2 years and you can go back through that notebook, but for right now, that may not be the best thing. You know? So look, see how that adapts. And the biggest question is, what do I want? And why do I want it? I want to appeal to high-end clients. Why? So I can make lots of money. Why? So that I can afford the kind of lifestyle I want. Which is, I really want to pay somebody else to do my laundry. That's mine. You know, okay, how much does that cost? It costs $100 a week, you know, or $100 a load. I don't know. I haven't looked into the prices. Okay, so you need to make an extra $400 a month. How many sessions is that for you? That's one session? Okay. Are you getting people in the door at those rates right now? No, you're not. Does the woman that owns the business that comes in and does the maid service or does the laundry need photos right now? She does. Her niece is getting married. She'd love to give that as the wedding gift. Oh, so you just got what you were after. Uh-huh. I want people to refer me word for mouth. Why? Because I can't afford advertising. Why? Because I don't have enough people referring me word of mouth to get enough clients in to be able to pay for advertising. Okay. How do we get more people in? Well, I advertise on Facebook and social mediums and with my business cards. What are you doing? Well, I post on my page that I'm running a special right now. They don't care. So are 18 other photographers. Talk to them and ask them the same thing that we just did right here. When they're looking at you, ask them what their answers to the whys are. She's offering a special. I need pictures. Why? Because it's my kid's birthday coming up and he's only going to be 5 once. Okay? So why are you going to pick her? Well, because she's affordable. Because she has beautiful imagery. Because I really love the new product she came out. She's not very well known. Why should I go with her? Because she's kind of expensive. Why should I go with her? Because the answers to those whys will sell far more than your price list. And you should know them for yourself.